Hello, everybody. We're back, as promised. It is not the end of winter yet. I am filming this in the last couple days of February, but this will be published in mid-March. Got some exciting stuff for you. We have 3 interviews, starting with Cara in the early 90s, who became a mother at Eastwind, and then we have Sorrel, who lived at Eastwind from the mid-90s to the mid-2000s, and he became a father at Eastwind. And finally, we have Petey, who lived at Eastwind from 2008 to about 2020, and you will very likely see him at Eastwind during holidays and such up to this day. Petey's membership overlaps with mine completely, so I moved there in 2015, and we were very close then, and we continue to be close today. So his interview is not a Zoom interview. He came up and visited me, and we were able to film it at my house here. Other than that, we have the Sandhill Farm Lex trip from 2017. Sandhill Farm is in northern Missouri, and they used to process organic sorghum, and they sold in jars and in buckets sorghum. Unfortunately, that was the last year they did it on a commercial scale, so that is some cool footage. It was one of my very first video projects, so I just had a camera and was filming what I could. I didn't really have a concept, but I was able to piece together a video from that and the still pictures I took. And finally, I am working on my membership video, my membership debrief interview, if you will. Starting by reading all of my journals. Since I started writing journals when I was in middle school, and I read all of my journals up until about the midpoint of my membership at Eastwind. And I still have several hundred pages to go. I wrote hundreds of pages of journals while I was at Eastwind, and I also took pictures, I wrote blog posts, I wrote letters, I wrote emails, made videos, etc. I have a lot of media to go through, and I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna put out. The scope of it could get away from me real quickly. You know, this is gonna be at least a couple 100-hour project, but I want to get it done. I've been saying I want to do it, and there's a personal component where I'm reflecting on my own life, but there's also, I want to make something useful, something that might spark interest or maybe help people who are interested in communal living. So I'm working on that, and right now my concept is a very short video with a clickbaity title that is intended for people who might not even consider communes and might discount communes off the cuff. So that'll be like a short little, very short summary for the most general audience, and then have like, I don't know, 1 or 2 maybe, like one 15 to 25 minute video, and then like an hour-long video that like really gives you some serious context. I'm not sure. It's a lot. So I'm just reading through the journals, I'm going through the media, I'm getting it all organized, and trying to think of what I'm going to do. So to place some sort of deadline on myself, I have set the other videos, the other interviews and stuff to come out every 2 weeks. So there should be there's 4 more videos, so that gives me another 2 months, and we'll see where we are by then. And I'm also thinking of making a unlisted video playlist, and this unlisted, it wouldn't be published to the feed, you wouldn't see it come up in your subscriptions, but it would be very specific videos, and for that I'm mainly thinking about my experience in Eastwind Nut Butters and ideas there that might be able to like give actual practical and technical knowledge and pass that on. So yeah, there's stuff coming down the pipeline all set up, and there's some stuff that's a little more uncertain, but we'll be coming out with something, and hope you are enjoying the last days of winter, and I wish everyone a fantastic spring.